All right, hello and welcome. This is going to be a video discussing, Battle Alliance. Finally, um, yeah, SD Gundam Battle Alliance finally has news. It was in February when it got announced, which was a long time ago, but we're here now in May, and finally, SD Gundam Battle Alliance got announced at Gundam Game Fest to be coming out in August 2022, which isn't terrible. Again, the last time it was at in August or July or August was when I believe Maxi Boost On came out, and that wasn't too bad. Again, it was just a rehash of the arcade game that was in Japan that got ported over to U.S. consoles, sort of like the original fighting game. So it wasn't too bad. I liked it. I bought it. I liked it. But again, I'm not really a Gundam battle fanatic, so I wasn't really interested. So I wasn't really interested in continuing a little bit past the story because it got a little bit too hard. But here we are with the new SD Gundam game. Finally, there is another one, but I'll cover that in another video, which will be very interesting because it's a mobile title. But regardless, we are here with Battle Alliance, and this game is finally coming out. So, as you see in the article, it says the new trailer introduced the Gundam Latria, or Latreia, which is the mysterious unit behind the break phenomenon. So, if you don't know what the break phenomenon is, it's sort of like how in the original SD Gundam games, where specifically in SD Gundam Overworld, uh, in was on the PSP like almost 10 years ago, maybe. That had the quote break phenomenon where this sort of thing happened where you would be doing a mission in the SD Gundam games, and once you fulfilled a certain requirement, you would incur a generation break, and this generation break would bring different units or a different battle from a different Gundam series and put it into the Gundam or put it into that specific mission, and you would take control of either side depending on what the game wanted you to take the control of, and you would have to fulfill those conditions. And when you fulfill those conditions, you go to a second generation break, and then once you complete that, you go into a final break where all guest units turn against you before you finish the mission. So that's what the break phenomenon is. That's sort of the different thing. So it's probably what's happening in this game. If you saw the original trailer and you saw the second trailer, these different phenomena are happening in the Gundam universe, and it's up to you and your team to figure out what's behind it. Well, I mean, I guess they revealed what's behind it. And this game has pre-order bonuses. I didn't expect that, but hey, whatever. Cool, that's fine. They have the Liu Bei Unicorn Gundam, the Xiao Xiao Wing Gundam, and the Sun Jian Gundam Astray. If you watch the series, I believe they aired it on Gundam Info. SD Gundam World Sangoku Sotsuketsudan. Sosetsuden. I can't even talk about it. There's also Night Gundam for some reason. So, yay. The Night Gundam hasn't been playable since Dynasty Warriors Gundam not Dynasty Warriors, yeah, Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn, which is kind of interesting, to say the least. I didn't think it would be available in the game, but hey, you know what? More Gundams, the better. And it's connecting the main storyline of sort of the SD Gundam games, where even in the some of the Dynasty Warriors Gundam games, you had the Night Gundam and all this other these different characters come together. Even the Musha Gundam was in the original Dynasty Warriors Gundam and was sort of the like controller of the world to make sure the balance was still there. And the Night Gundam was the same thing. So in Dynasty Warriors Gundam, right? So it says the standalone trailer that appeared after the program also confirmed the Musha Gundam. So I assume the Musha Mach 2 is going to be available, and the Command Gundam. So I believe at the end of SD Gundam G Generation Cross Rays, there was one of the Command Gundams that you can get at the end of the game. That was sort of like the top of the line, person who was trying to again keep balance in the world, and take the trial of your team at the end of the game by bringing different generations and sort of doing generation breaks of those different Gundam series to challenge you and see if you are truly ready to take on the challenge at the end of the line. So it was a fun stage. Don't get me wrong, but that's what they've been doing at the end of the SD Gundam games. after Overworlds is sort of doing these little generation break-esque final battles for you to trial and do these super hard missions. But basically, it was to test if you had the metal to finish the fight per se. So that's sort of what this game is also trying to do, possibly, but in more of a straightforward manner instead of just sticking it at the end of the game after completing all the stories. Who knows? It says, yeah, so on the Steam page, the addition of the Musha Knight and the Command ST Gundam Scramble, those are the 3 new units, refers to the main heroes of the ST Gundam series, the Musha Knight and the Command Gundam. The purchase incentive lets them get it early, but luckily you won't be locked out because they will be available in the game and all players will be able to eventually add them. So once you complete the game, you'll be able to get them. So let's see. They'll find a new trailer. Sees the launch date trailer. It's on YouTube. You can probably search Bandai Namco. I'm not going to play it here due to, well, copyright reasons in a way. Uh, but we're going to get to the pre-order bonuses. And the pre-order bonuses are the SD Gundam World Sengoku Sotsuden pack. The includes the Lube, Sunjan, and the Xiao Xiao. The launch pack, which is kind of interesting. Start dash pack, an early unlock for the Gundam unit. The Gundam unit, as they said, is probably going to be for the command unit, so you'll be able to get the command unit early. 5,000 capital ticket. So I assume that is what's going to be used for upgrades. So we are going back to capital in a way. If you remember, of course, from SD Gundam games, they use a capital system. So this capital system is used to upgrade units, upgrade their, certain stats. Even in Crossrays, I like that you can basically just upgrade anything with capital instead of just the units themselves or even certain. Yeah, you can increase the characters and also the suits with it. Whereas in what is it, G Generation Genesis, you can only do the characters and the units had to be upgraded by defeating enemies and gaining ace points. But ace points became irrelevant when you can just basically grind almost 800,000 capital within a few minutes if you knew what you were doing in Crossrays. So it includes the all-rounder shooter and in-fighter expansion part for Shara Asimov Mask, which is, I guess, an upgrade item, and an early unlock for the Gundam unit. So the Night Gundam and the Musha Gundam. So you'll basically get the Night Musha, and then you'll also get the Command as well. It says bonuses may be distributed at a later date, so I assume they're saying the bonuses are these right here. So like this pack will probably be available later on, not for free of course, but it'll probably be a $5 or even $10 pack if they need to. But if it's like Super Outwars 30, where in the final expansion, like the expansion pack, they decided to release the 2 free units, which are the SRX and the Psy Blaster, if you pre-order the game, to get them for free anyways. So I assume these will be later on, like 5-6 months down the line for free. And then the deluxe edition, I assume this is probably going to be about $70. I'm not sure of the actual price of the original game. I believe it's going to be 60. So this will probably be 80. It includes the full game, includes the season pass, which will include unit and scenario pack 1, which will have 2 additional scenario missions and 2 playable units. Same thing for 2, same thing for 3. And a limit break material combo pack 1 season pass bonus. And the early unlock for the Command Gundam unit premium edition bonus. So basically, you get the Command Gundam not for free, but you get the Command Gundam and you get the 3 scenario packs, which I assume are going to come out within a month of each other, possibly, because they're coupling this with Gundam Evolution, and they're going to couple this with the what is the new mobile game, which is SD Gundam Evolution. So that'll also be together as well. So I'm genuinely intrigued on what this is going to be. I hope the game succeeds. Like 100%, I hope the game succeeds. It's coming out in 2022. It says TBA, but it's confirmed for August 25th, 2022 for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and the Nintendo Switch, which is again kind of interesting. And it's coming out on Steam, so I don't assume there's going to be much mods for this, unlike the other SD Gundam games. Since yes, the original SD Gundam games were of a what is it? Turn-based variety, while this one is more of a hack and slash, go around, do stuff, and more action-oriented, similar to the Shin Gundam Breaker, which came out in 2018, to unfortunately not good acclaim. But I do have high hopes for this one, since it is again merging basically every single Gundam series together, slamming it together, and if anything, it's probably a new Dynasty Warriors Gundam for some people. People have been asking for one, and well, they've given it to it in SD Gundam Battle Alliance. So again, if you did enjoy this, video of me rambling and talking, of course you can leave a like, comment, sub, do what you want. I know this is mostly a Gran Turismo channel, but hey, it be what it be. Actually, I might release this on another channel. I'm not sure. But again, if you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, sub. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.